Hey, welcome back to Jack's Meat Shack. Today we're going to do something really simple, really quick, perfect for a weeknight meal. We're going to do a spatchcock chicken. We're literally going to cut out the chicken spine, flatten it out, and then put it on the Traeger Timberline 850. Let's see how we do it. So we have a 2 kilo St. George chicken from Meat Cleaver Butchers. This is part of their Traeger Prime meat box, so perfect for low and slow cooking. So we're going to spatchcock this chicken today, which may sound complicated, but it's really not. All you need is a really good pair of poultry shears. You can do it with a knife, but using the shears is so much easier. So all we're going to do first is take off all the ties that have tied the chicken together. So all you're going to do now is take your shears and cut alongside either side of the spine. So watch your fingers, take hold of the chicken, and you're just cutting along that spinal column of the chicken. Do both sides. As you can see, it's quite tough because of all the bone, so doing it with a knife would be quite difficult. So good pair of shears and you're away. And there you have it, spine removed. And then all we're going to do now is just trim off all these sort of excess bits of fat.
Yeah, definitely.
And don't forget to take the sticker off because that will taste nasty. So we're just going to do a little bit more trimming now. There's quite a lot of excess skin around the neck area of this chicken. So we're just going to remove that. And then what I'm also going to do is take off the feet. So both hands, flatten it down. And that's just chicken spatchcocked, ready for the Traeger. I want to take off the feet, so with a sharp knife, find where the joints meet and then straight down with your knife and they will come off quite easily. Just looks a little bit nicer. And then use your sharp knife to score along the skin of the chicken, because basically you want some of the seasoning to penetrate the meat and go onto the flesh. Otherwise, if you don't do this, you're just going to season the skin, which isn't a bad thing, but you want flavour inside that meat. So yeah, just roughly slice along the chicken skin. Don't have to go too deep, just enough to cut through that skin. And then we are going to use a little bit of fry light as a binder. So this is just some low calorie rapeseed oil with a little bit of seasoning mixed in with it. And then we're going to coat it with some branch rub. Always season from a height to give yourself a nice even covering. You don't want big patches of rub because it will burn and taste horrible. And obviously, don't forget underneath. So repeat this process, a little bit of fry light, just to help the rub stick, and then season from a height. We're going to cook this chicken at 160 Celsius on the Traeger Timberline 850. And that should cook for around an hour. And then we're going to check the internal temperature. So in it goes. Don't forget the bits you cut out, the spine and all these little bits of fat, because they will crisp up nice and you can use them for a stock or give them to the dog if you like your dog that much. So we're around an hour in now. We're just going to check the chicken. It's looking good, but I want that skin to crisp up a little bit more. So I'm gonna flip the whole thing over and let it cook skin side down for the last sort of 20 minutes or so. I'm even gonna increase the temperature now to 200 degrees just to finish it off, get that skin crispy and delicious. So around an hour and 20 minutes has passed and the chicken is ready. And I'm just going to show you now how to cut this up into 8 different portions. So you're going to start by taking off the legs, just cut down at an angle. And this chicken's so moist, they're literally falling off. And then what you're going to do is slice between where the drumstick meets the thigh. Cut the breast in half like that. To take the wings off, you're going to cut down at an angle through that bone and into a little bit of the breast. And as you see, they come away quite easily. Same again the other side, at an angle, down through, into the breast. You can even, if you wanted to, cut these breasts in half and that will give you 10 portions of chicken. But so far we've got 2 breasts, 2 wings. There we go, separate the drumstick from the thigh. And there you have it. 8 delicious pieces of St. George chicken cooked on the Traeger Timberline 850. Thanks again for joining me on Jack's Meat Shack. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button and I will see you again next week for another video.